皆さん、こんにちは。スクールウィズの花です。今回はですね、アイルランド、ダブリンの語学学校、リンガビバのエイデンさんにお越しいただきました。よろしくお願いします。
Hi, my name is Aidan O'Shea, and I am the owner of the Linguaviva Centre in Dublin. Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too. Okay, let's get started.
So, the Linguaviva Centre is the oldest language school in Dublin. This year we are 47 years in business, so we are open since 1977, and we're very proud of that fact. We are located in the centre of Dublin, about a 10-minute walk from Trinity College. Our building is a beautiful old Georgian building, about 200 years old. Where our school is, it previously used to be a residential area of Dublin. So we always say that's why our building feels like a home, because in the past our classrooms would have been homes, rooms in a home. So there's usually about 100 to 150 students in the Linguaviva Centre. So we're a small school, and that's why we say we're also a boutique school, because most other schools in Ireland and Dublin are 15 per class, but we're maximum 12 and average 10. And the reason that's important is because you get more time in class to ask teacher questions, or for the teacher to observe you. You get more time for the teacher to correct you. We have wonderful nationality mix in our school. Each year we have over 30 different nationalities, and we also make sure that we don't have any one dominant nationality. We have really flexible options for students. They can study in the morning or in the afternoon, particularly for students who maybe want to work also in Ireland. That gives them lots of flexibility. We have lots of free lessons. So these would be grammar lessons and vocabulary lessons. Or we have an IELTS club for students who want to improve their IELTS. We also have a jobs club for students who are looking to work in Ireland, where we will help them find work and we advertise jobs. We have a really good social program, which you can see every week on our Instagram. Each week we do different things, and we have an excursion every Saturday outside of Dublin. In the middle of the week we do things such as picnic in the park, we do sports events. We have lots of different accommodation options also, which I'll talk about. We have 2 student residences, and we also have host families, Irish host families. The final thing to mention also is that we are a teacher training centre. So we train teachers who want to become English language teachers. We do this through Trinity College London. We also work with current teachers who are looking to improve their skills. So people who teach in primary schools or high schools around the world come to us to brush up or improve their skills.
本当にその留学プランで大丈夫ですか？ 1万通り以上の中から自分に合った留学プラン、充実した渡航前の英語学習サポートで英語力アップ、留学の扉でまずはお気軽に無料の LINE 相談から。
So, why the Linguaviva Centre? I suppose the first thing to say is we are a small school, and that means we can respond to our partners' requests, to students' requests really quickly. We understand that students need fast information if they're looking to book flights, apply for visas, if they have changes, if they have requests. So we have a very experienced team, and so we will respond to queries within 24 hours. The second thing to mention is our high quality. My own background is as an English language teacher. I was a teacher trainer, I was an IELTS examiner. So we spend a lot of time on the development of our own teachers. Every month we have professional development opportunities for our teachers, where we present to them on things like using artificial intelligence in the class, how to teach higher level learners, how to integrate authentic materials. We recruit some students from our own teacher training program that we run 3 times per year. I mentioned our nationality mix, and I'll show you later on a typical nationality mix, but we tend to have about 34, 35 nationalities throughout the year. Typical nationalities, we have lots of students from Europe, so Spain, France, Italy, Germany, Poland, Latin America, Brazil, Chile, Mexico, and then in Asia we have Mongolian, Chinese, Korean, Turkish students. For Japanese students, it's usually a maximum of about 5 or 6% of our student population is Japanese. A very important thing that we do, that not all schools do, is we placement tests and speaking tests before students arrive. So when a student books, we will send them a link that is to an online placement test. We also organize a Zoom or a Teams call so that we can assess their spoken English. Many students, if they're traveling from Tokyo or traveling very far distances, on their first day, if they do a speaking test, they can be quite tired, they can be jet lagged, so we don't want them doing a bad test. Also, we don't want them wasting a lot of their first day testing. If a student is only here for a short time, 1 or 2 weeks, we want to get them straight into class.
So, since they take the placement test while they're in their own country, do they know which class they're going to join before they arrive, or like on the day they arrive? When will they know which class they're in?
So they will speak with a member of our academic team on the phone, either Stuart or Ian, and then they will discuss with them. They will say to them, based on your test, based on our conversation, I think you're a B1 or a B1 plus level. How do you feel about that?
Right.
The student might say, oh, I think I'm lower, I think I'm A2, and I would prefer to be at that level. I need to review a lot of my grammar, a lot of my vocabulary. So it's always a little bit of a negotiation. We will tell the student the best level for them. Some students might underestimate their level, some might overestimate their level. So we tell them the level that they're in, and then we always, so on the Monday they go to class. On a Tuesday, we check with all new students to see how everything is, their classes, their accommodation, their social, because then they might say, actually, the class is a bit too difficult, or actually, it's a bit too easy. So particularly with short-term students, we don't want them spending a long time in a class that's wrong for them. So on a Tuesday, we'll check to make sure we have a first week check-in. Students, if they need to move up or down, they can speak with Stuart Ian. Every Friday in the school, we have a free academic tutorial. So the student's learning journey, every student has an individual learning journey. So when you join us, we will tell you what your learning outcomes for the 1 week, 2 weeks, 10 weeks will be, what you should achieve. For longer term students, we will tell them how many levels we believe they should progress in the space of time. The social program is on our Instagram page. It is also on our website. So if you know you're arriving to Linguaviva in November, which is 5 months away, 4 months away, you can check and see what's happening on those days that you're there. So there's something happens every day, whether it's a coffee morning, or a trip to a museum, or a night at the pub, or playing sports, or movie nights, different things. So students use those to meet students from other classes, other nationalities, and it's a really good opportunity to learn a bit more about Ireland as well. As I mentioned, we're a teacher training centre, so there's often lots of free classes for students to attend in the afternoon, because we have trainee teachers who need to practice with students on how to teach whilst we observe them. So our students get the opportunity to take extra free classes in the afternoon with trainee teachers. So we're very proud of our team. As I said, we're a small school, but we have quite a lot of staff to ensure we have really good student care in the school. So myself and Ian are both of the school owners, and we work in the school every day. Ian teaches where the owners are available to speak with students every day. We both come from teaching backgrounds, teacher training backgrounds. Stuart and Caroline have been with the school for 17 years. So again, another sign of a high quality school is continuity of staff. We don't change our staff, we don't change our teachers a lot. Caroline is our centre manager, Stuart is our director of studies. Then Anna is our digital communications. She does all of our social media, she does all of our digital brochures. She also works with our host families. She's also a Delta qualified teacher, so we have lots of qualifications in the back office. So this is the school. We have 10 classrooms in the school. All of the classrooms have digital interactive whiteboards. This is our cafe in the picture. This is open on the breaks. It's open before and after classes. So we serve tea, coffee, snacks down here. This just gives you an idea of the school setup. So this is our main office. Then our classrooms. So as I said, they're small classrooms because we have maximum 12 students per class. The minimum age in class is 17. We're an adult school. We cater for all levels from beginner up to advanced, post-advanced. In your course, what's included is the placement test before class, the access to our social club. We have weekly pronunciation and grammar masterclasses, regular assessment, certificates. So morning option is Monday to Friday. We also do an afternoon option, which is Monday to Thursday. The afternoon option is suitable for students who maybe want to travel Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and maybe want to work those. So that's our general English course, which is 15 hours. We also do an intensive course, which is 24 hours per week. It's general English in the morning and project in the afternoon. Very good for students who want to look at business English or academic English. The academic year program is a full 25-week, 6-month program. This gives students the working visa in Ireland if they want to study and work. They're allowed work on this course. Including this is the end of course exam. That's available for mornings and afternoons. The working holiday visa also is suitable for this course. We recently launched a general English with IELTS, which is general English in the morning and IELTS practice in the afternoon. There are many IELTS exam centres in Dublin, so you can book your exam here as well. Some students have different requirements, so we've got 3 different types of accommodation. The first one is our Viva residence. This is a 3-minute walk to the school. It is perfect for young students who are 18 to 25 who want to be in the city centre, near the bars, near the restaurants, and meet people from all over the world. So in this, we have a maximum of 16 students and the rooms are shared. So it's 2 people per room. So we have male rooms and we have female rooms, and then we have a communal kitchen, communal living room, utility room. This is available year-round. We have a manager, a member of staff who lives there. So students can book this from 1 week all the way up to 12, 13, 14 weeks. For slightly older students or for students who maybe want a little bit more facilities, we have the Point. The Point is single room en suite. So you have your own room. In your room there is a bathroom, and then in the apartment you have a shared living space, shared kitchen. In the facilities there's gyms, fitness studios, cinema, games. This is about 35 minutes. It's in the city centre. It's about 35 minutes by public transport. So both of these options are self-catering, so students can save money by cooking their own in these residences. Host families is probably one of our most popular options for Japanese students. What makes us different to other schools is we work directly with our own host families. We do not use host family agencies. Therefore, these are Linguaviva families that we have a personal relationship with. I know them, Caroline knows them, Anna knows them. We can place the right student with the right family. If students want an older family, they like pets, they don't like pets, they have dietary requirements. So we know exactly the right family to place with the student. Our families are generally about 20 to 40 minutes on public transport, by bus or by train, 20 to 40 minutes. Students can choose half board, which is breakfast and dinner, or they can choose full board, breakfast, lunch and dinner. Most popular option is half board, breakfast and dinner. Students then will have their lunch in the city centre or they'll buy their lunch or they'll eat out. Japanese students coming to Ireland do not need to apply for a visa before they travel. When a Japanese citizen arrives in Ireland, they will get a 90-day tourist stamp in their passport. That means for 90 days they can study, they can travel, they're tourists, so very useful for students looking to do, say, 12-week programs or less. They don't have any paperwork in advance. If students want to stay longer, and if students want to maybe work in Ireland, they can apply for a Stamp 2 visa, Stamp 2. So for Stamp 2, the students must enroll on a course that is 25 weeks in duration. 25 weeks, about 6 months. When they enroll on a 6-month course, they get an 8-month visa. So study for 6 months, vacation for 2 months. On this visa, on a Stamp 2, students are allowed to work in Ireland if they want to earn income. So they can work for 20 hours. So June, July, August, September, students can work 40 hours per week, even if they're also studying.
So do you actually have students that use the Stamp 2 visa and study and work at the same time?
It's probably our most popular course for Latin America. We also have lots of Turkish students, Chinese, Mongolian students will choose this option. And as I said, we work with them to help them find jobs, interview techniques, how to write a CV, how to apply. So it's a very popular program for students looking to earn some money whilst they live in Ireland.
So what kind of students will you recommend Linguaviva? Like what kind of personality, what kind of characteristics?
So we always say that the best students for us are the ones who have a very definite learning goal. They need to learn English for their job, they need to learn English because they want to travel or because they're going to university. So if we know what we are trying to achieve, then we can make sure that our classes are aimed at that. And so we're a very good school for maybe students who are worried about, not understanding the language or the culture and needing support.
Okay, thank you. では皆様いかがでしたでしょうか。今回はリンガビバのエイデンさんに学校の話をお伺いしました。学校や留学についてもっと知りたい方は、ぜひお気軽にコメントだったり概要欄の URL から LINE の登録をしていただいてお気軽にご相談ください。今なら、公式 LINE を追加するだけで留学に役立ちます豪華5大特典をこちら無料でプレゼントしちゃいます。ぜひ手にしてみてください。グッドボタン、チャンネル登録もお忘れなく。それでは次回の動画でお会いしましょう。
Hi guys, looking forward to seeing you all very soon at Linguaviva.
バイバーイ。